Request page. This is the page where you will see all the employee requests for PTO or absence. So as you can see here, there's already some pre-made requests regarding absence or PTO. So here's what you will see once an employee has requested a time off. So first you will see the name of the employee that made the request, the date that the request is set, the number of hours, the job or the absence code. So this is the PTO code as well, the shift schedule that was assigned to that employee, and the date when it was submitted. So in here you can make a comment. Say for example, you want to check the balance of that employee first. You click check balance, and since there's no PTO accrual for that employee, you can just click on the comment and then comment whatever you want to say. Let's say for example, this request will be denied due to lack of balance of PTO accruals. You just type it in. That way, when your employee logs in, they will be able to see the note that you have made. So how to approve or deny it? Just click on the box here. Just select the request that you wish to approve or deny. Then click deny or click approve. Once it once you have clicked approve or deny, it will be gone here. It will be moved to history request. So when you go into history request, you will see the request that you have just recently approved, denied, or still at pending. You will see all those records here. So in here, if you have already approved or denied a PTO request or absence request, you will see here a reverse button. So this is if you wish to change your decision. So you want to approve it now. You just click on the reverse. You will see the status turn to pending again. Then you move to pending request, and then you will see the same exact request that you have denied earlier. Now, what is the difference between the pending request and pending calendar? So there's not much of a difference actually. So the only difference is that you will be able to see the requests made in a calendar view. So as you can see here, here are the requests that has been made. So you just click on that and then you select whether you approve or deny or you just want to check the PTO accrual balance of the employee. And that will be it for the request. Make sure that you select the correct date range so that you would be able to see the correct request that you wish to approve or deny. So can only be viewed by month. So as you can see here, there are only requests made in February, so it only shows up February 2022. But if you have other requests made in different months, then it should show up here as well. Now the list view. So list view is like a simultaneous time card. So you will be able to see multiple employee time card. So since there are no records for any employees here yet, you won't be able to see it. But let's try to add one. So okay, so if you want to add a time in or time out record for the employee, you just click the add entry button, select the name of the employee, select the date by clicking the calendar here, and then you select the time. So you select the shift, select the job, and then you select the shift of that employee. So as you can see here, the shift is the test, so it will automatically fill out 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. But if the employee is still working, you can just click this box and say working now. So when you click that add, it'll show up here. Okay. Now if you want to edit out that time record of that employee, just click the edit button. Let's say for example, the employee has forgotten to clock out, but he clocked out at the correct time. That's 6 p.m. So all you have to do, because you can't click this yet, you have to uncheck the box that's saying working now. Then after you uncheck that, you will be able to edit it now. Now click on the clock and then select the correct time. Once you're done, you click save, and it's already good to go. As you can see, the number of hours are already calculated. So for that employee, Mary Chang, it will also show up here. Now, how about if I want to view other employees' time records? So you just click on their name and their time records will show. So let's add another entry for admin. So you do the same thing, select the name of the employee, select the date, then select the number of hours. Once you're done, click add, then you're good to go. Now, if you want to see all the users' time records, just click on all users and it will list down all the time records for that and those employees with the date range that you have set. So you need to not forget to set the date range first so that you will be able to see the time record that you wish to see. You can also select whether you wish to see a particular department. So for test department, these are the only users that are registered here. For test 1 department, there's no employees assigned. So for test 2 department, sample employee and test employee is present. You can also select a particular job, absences that you wish to see only. Let's say, for example, you only want to see the job that's called delivery files. So once you have selected that, then only the job code with delivery files time records will show up. So it won't show any other jobs like main coffee unless you check it. For all shifts, so you just select which shift is most applicable, the one that you wish to see, because we have multiple shifts, right? So you want to see only the morning shift, that's the test shift. Just click on that, uncheck the all shifts, and then all the records that will show up here will only be related to the test shift. Now let's say your employee has a sudden decision that they want to make an absence, but they weren't able to make a request. So you can just manually add that one up by clicking the add absence button here. And the same thing as add entry, you just select the name of the employee, click the date, and then select what shift he's on, the PTO name, let's say for example, personal, 8 hours, then click add. And you will see here that the 8 hours has been added to that employee's time card. So the minus hours will depend on the PTO code that you have set. So it's not a negative 8 hours for absence because the PTO code that we have is personal is set it to paid. But if you set this one up into unpaid, then it will turn to negative. It will deduct the hours that the employee has worked. Now, if you want to add adjustments, okay, click on Add Adjustment. Let's say you haven't set up the correct PDO code. So let's just go to Add Adjustment, click that, select the name of the employee, the date, select if it's a deduction or addition. Just click on Edit, you add an adjustment type, click Add, select that adjustment type. You may select whether you want to deduct hours or amount to pay to that employee. So let's say, for example, you want to deduct hours. When you click that one up, hit save, and you will see here 8 hours will be deducted from that employee's time card. That is because of this personal PTO request. Now, let's go to the day view. So what's the difference between the list view and day view? So in list view, we can view multiple employee time cards at the same time. And in day view, we can only view individual employee time records. What I can say is that the day view page is more detailed version of the list view page because you may only see one employee's time cards at a time. So as you can see here, you just have to select the correct date range as well, so you do not forget that one. then you will see the time card. So let's say you only want to see a particular pay period. So let's go to some to February 6th until February 13th. So this will be the time card of the employee for those days. So let's say for example you want to add another time entry for this employee, just click add, select work hours. If the employee just forgot to clock in and clock out or was unable to access his account, absence. The employee requests for absence but wasn't able to use the request page, or adjustment if you want to deduct or add complimentary time for your employee. Once you're done, just click add, and then it will automatically be added here. Let's say, for example, you have mistaken this is not the correct employee that you wish to add the time entry. You just click the delete button here, then confirm it. Let's say you want to edit the time. The employee has no or incorrect time in a timeout records. You click edit, and then you correct it here, and click save. Now you want to view a different employee's time card. You just click on this one, the name of the employees, and then you just select the name of the employee you wish to see. So in here, you can already approve the pay period or the week of the time record of that employee. So let's say, for example, you wish to approve this pay period, just click approve, and it should load up, and then it will say approve. So that's it for the list view and the day view page.